Information is still information after all. So in social media or in a newspaper, a physical newspaper, it is still the same thing. It's information from one point to the other. If it's fake or if it's true or if it's nuanced, it's still information that you can be able to critically think about. Lie Detectors is a media literacy organization. We are an award-winning, independent, journalist-led, most active in Europe, and we are empowering young people and teachers to be able to tackle disinformation through media literacy. And we are also doing research and findings and policy advice. We are matching journalists to come into classes and being able to explain how journalism works, how to fact check, how to be able to trust their instinct when they are in front of manipulative images, manipulative information. And so the way we are doing is because they are the experts of being able, right now at least, they are the experts to bring media literacy into classes and also being able for teachers to see how a journalist approached with kids, with our methods, how we can approach media literacy in classes. After the visits, we are giving them surveys that they can fill in, and then we gather them and we have this data. And you can see that they are excited. Sometimes they are surprised at how journalism works. Sometimes they are surprised that they are real, and we can have a conversation with them. And this is super important to be able to have this contact, this direct contact between the journalist and the students who just read sometimes information on social media and don't have these contacts, direct contacts. And we can see that the satisfaction is really good. 9 out of 10 students are happy to have been able to have a direct contact with journalists. So the teachers must be in the classes when we do the visits. It is super important because at the same time we are giving, or the journalists are giving their experience and their teaching materials to the students, but also to the teachers at the same time. It is important to have both. What we have is that the interest is super high from the teachers. We have more than 90%. They want to teach the students how to tackle this information through media literacy. However, they don't have the time, the reward, and there is not enough training for the teachers to be able to tackle it. And that's why we are offering at the same time visits with journalists in classes, but also teacher training. And we do this online with eTwinning. We are a supportive partner of eTwinning, which is a network of more than 1 million teachers. And we are able, with them, to be able to do teacher training and give the teachers basic tools to approach media literacy and tackle disinformation with their students. Thank you for the question. Super interesting. We are in different regions and we are super wide. So that's why we need at the same time to touch more rural places and at the same time urban places. It is super important that everybody has access to media literacy tools, to be able to fact check, to be able to have tools that make you a great journalist in a way, a great fact checker. And so nobody is spared when we are in front of a mobile phone and when we are in front of social media. And that's why at Lie Detectors, one of our main points is to be able to teach to everybody, whatever the background is. We are not pro-journalists, and information is still information after all. So in social media or in a newspaper, a physical newspaper, it is still the same thing. It's information from one point to the other. If it's fake or if it's true or if it's nuanced, it's still information that you can be able to critically think about. So we have seen that teachers don't have the same habits when it comes to social media than their students. And it is important that the teachers and the students have the tools to be able to tackle it on their own, because sometimes the teachers don't have the same digital reality than the teachers. We have seen since the beginning a higher interest. Each year, more and more people are interested in media literacy, how to fact check, because at the same time disinformation is spread widely more and more. But so we have seen a higher interest, and also we have teachers who have asked us to be part of their curriculum. Each year they ask us again, come back again, come back again. So the interest is there, the satisfaction is there as well, but I would like to invite the teachers to train themselves and also being parts and being actors in this effort to tackle disinformation through media literacy. We have now 6 countries where we are based and we do action. So we have Belgium, Austria, Germany, Switzerland, Poland, Luxembourg. And we want to expand more in the Central European, Eastern European area. So now we have started in Poland. It looks like it's going really great. We have more and more interest and more journalists who want to be part of this effort. And we want to continue spreading in Eastern Europe. I'm not cocky enough to say, hey, you have to do it like this.
Sure, yeah.
Everybody has their own reality.
Yeah.
I had the chance to talk with Verificat and to Fondation Perfil, who are doing really great job. And so the tips would be that collaboration is key, and also diversification in the funding. I would say that these 2 mains are maybe a good recipe to be able to grow, because what we want is to grow and being able to offer to everybody these teaching materials of media literacy.